Brexit negotiations have been underpinned by the fact the European Union has demanded access to the UK's fishing waters. France takes 84% of the quota for cod in the English Channel while the UK is allowed only 9%, according to Barry Dees, the CEO of the National Federation of Fishermen's Organisations. He explained that the extortionate quotas need to be ironed out in a Brexit trade deal between the UK and EU. It comes as the bloc wants to see the status quo maintained for fishing access and quotas, but the UK government wants Britain to have controls of its own waters. Speaking to Express, Mr. Dees said, EU vessels have automatic access to the resource-rich UK waters. That's what underpins everything, the deal from the 1970s. When quotas were introduced in 1983, a decade later, they reflected that original deal. You have situations like, in Channel cod, the UK share of that quota is 9%. The French is 84%. Celtic Sea haddock where the UK share is 10% and the French share is 66%. It's those kind of extortions that the fishing industry wants ironed out. Disagreements over how to guarantee fair competition, fisheries, rules for settling disputes or the role of the EU's top court have so far prevented progress as the bloc seeks to tie London closely to its rules while Boris Johnson wants to cut his country loose. The Prime Minister wants a loose trade deal with the EU, the bloc is seeking much closer ties for the future covering climate, fishing, transport and security. German Chancellor Angela Merkel said after the EU discussions on Friday that a deal with Britain must materialise this autumn to leave enough time for ratification before 2021. A French official said the leaders agreed that they must stick to their stance on fisheries and the so-called level playing field provisions aimed at ensuring fair competition. EU chiefs Charles Michel and Ursula von der Leyen briefed the 27 national leaders on Friday on the latest talks with Britain, which have made precious little progress since London left the bloc in January, and now face an end-year deadline. Ms. von der Leyen told a news conference, "We jointly stressed our willingness to undertake all possible efforts to come to an agreement.